Hello everyone and welcome to lecture 3, which is entitled, as you can see, Character Analysis. In this lecture we are going to have a look at some important main and minor characters in Shakespeare's Hamlet. Okay. The contents are Hamlet, the Prince of Denmark, Claudius, King of Denmark, and Gertrude, Queen of Denmark. Well, so let's begin with the first important character, the title character, Hamlet. Who is Hamlet? Hamlet is the Prince of Denmark, the title character as we said, and the protagonist. Protagonist means the main character, who is not antagonist. Hamlet is Gertrude, the Queen Gertrude's and the late King Hamlet's son, and the nephew of the present king, Claudius. So Hamlet is Gertrude and King Hamlet's son and Claudius' nephew. Hamlet is a very thoughtful young man. What does it mean, thoughtful? Thoughtful means reflective. He thinks deeply about a lot of things, specifically in the play. But he is melancholic and hesitant. Melancholic means very sad or deeply sad, and hesitant means unable to do something directly. Hamlet is full of hatred for his uncle's plans and his mother's desire. Hamlet hates, abhors his uncle and his own plans. And of course, he dislikes his mother's desire. What kind of desire? Getting married to his uncle very quickly. Hamlet is a student at the University of Wittenberg, as you know. Hamlet becomes suicidal and he is obsessed with revenge, preoccupied with revenge, specifically after meeting with the ghost. So he wants to kill himself because he was unable to follow the ghost's instruction. So he is driven mad by his inability to do the ghost's instructions. Hamlet decides to fake madness to fool his uncle. One of Hamlet's plans is to pretend being mad in order to fool his own uncle, in order not to be discovered. Hamlet is responsible for numerous deaths. Throughout the play, many characters were killed because of Hamlet. Polonius, Claudius, Ophelia, and even Gertrude, directly and indirectly. Hamlet shows that he doesn't love Ophelia, in front of others, of course, but he is really in love with her. And finally, Hamlet has a sword fighting. Hamlet has fencing with Laertes and killed. Second main character is Claudius. Again, who is Claudius? Claudius is the present king of Denmark, Hamlet's uncle, and the antagonist and villain. You know, antagonist is the opposite of protagonist. Again, he is a main character, but a bad guy. The villain means morally corrupted man. Again, Claudius is the killer of Hamlet's father, according to the ghost, of course, because no one knows. An ambitious politician driven by his own desire for power. An ambitious politician means a man of politics. He is so concerned with politics and ambitious at the same time. What does it mean, ambitious? Ambitious means he wants to be rich or powerful, etc. He was driven by his own desire for power. This is part of his own ambition. He occasionally shows signs of guilt. In one of his own soliloquies, he confessed to, of course, to the audience that he feels guilty. He maintains his own power and doesn't care about justice, revenge, and moral balance. As we have already mentioned, that he is a villain. He cares only for, or he only cares for his own power, money, and he doesn't care, on the other hand, about justice, revenge, moral balance. Well, let's continue talking about Claudius. Claudius is also described as a corrupt politician whose main weapon is language. He is so corrupted, again morally. He uses language as a main weapon, gun. He is a very good manipulator and a skillful speaker. He loves Gertrude sincerely, but at the same time he is driven by his own ambition and lust. Lust means desire. He begins to plot Hamlet's death when he feels his crown is threatened. As we have already mentioned, he cares more about power. So at the very moment when he feels that he is going to what? To be losing his own crown, his own status, his own kingdom, he begins to plan or to put some plans against Hamlet. He is killed at Hamlet's hand at the end of the play. Okay, let's talk about another character whose name is Gertrude. Gertrude is the Queen of Denmark and Hamlet's mother. Gertrude hastily got married to Claudius. She quickly got married to Claudius after her husband's murder. Gertrude loves Hamlet deeply, but to him she is so shallow and weak woman. She seeks affection and status more than moral truth. She cares about appearances. She cares about her status being a queen rather than being a mother, rather than caring for moral issues. She is a woman defined by her tendency to use men, by her desire, inclination to use men to exploit them, like Claudius, in order to achieve her self-preservation and position. Finally, she drinks the poisoned goblet, the cup of wine meant for Hamlet, and dies. In the end, I would like to say thank you for watching and listening very carefully. Goodbye.